The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is a thin, wonderful device to hold in your hand. It feels great, it's solid, it's built. I enjoy using it so much. And I was emerging from my hot tub and I was putting my robe on and I was cuddling up, getting all nice and warm as I walk back to the house. And I go and I slide my phone in my pocket and it goes boom, 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 and it tumbles. And it fell. And I picked it up really quick and I looked at it and there was no case, there was no screen protector, there was nothing. I was like, let me look at my phone, it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Right? Wrong. The next morning, I look at my device and I start looking at the edges and I'm like, is it okay? Is there anything wrong with it? And I see that and I'm like, no, but I can deal with that. That's not too bad. I'm like, no, and I have that right there too, and I can deal with that. But then I noticed that there was, I don't know if you can see it, it's a crack all the way through. And if I go ahead and I hold it and turn it back on, you can probably see the crack a little bit better. There you go. You can see the crack right through there and it goes all the way around there. So you can feel it when you touch it. It's kind of hard to see with the light on right there, but rest assured, the crack is there. It's painful. The edges are broke. I went through an ordeal to go ahead and get my device replaced, and I did. Here it is, another Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, and I need protection, right? The screen immediately broke. It was one of the fragilest screens I think I've ever used. Every year they come out. This is the best, toughest screen, Gorilla Glass 185 by our phone, and I did, and it broke, and yeah, it was a bit of a tumble, but it still was disappointing because I drop my iPhone 13 Pro like at least 3 times a day. At least 3 times a day. So I was very disappointed when my S21 Ultra cracked. But I reached out to my friends over at Whitestone Dome and I said, please send me some screen protectors so I can protect my device. And that's exactly what they did right here. They sent me some screen protectors. There we go. I got a whole bunch of fun little goodies from Whitestone Dome. Thank you. You guys know who you are. Namaste. But today we are here to go ahead and protect our S22 Ultra. So got to go ahead and have a quick little mention. We have got a 30-watt fast charger from Whitestone Dome, and they also have sent me USB-C to USB-C charging cables. That is correct. Whitestone Dome has straight hooked it up. You might see another video about this coming up very shortly. So if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so right now. We also have the camera glass protector right there. Now over here we have a case, we have the simpler screen protector, and what we all came here for, the install on the premium screen protector from Whitestone Dome. So I've put a few of these on over the years. If you want to go ahead and check out some of those videos, I definitely would appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get this opened up, tear into it, and let's get some protection on our device. All right, here is our little setup. We've got our little cushions right here. Now I went ahead and I put the tape all the way around here just like that, and it's just basically some masking tape or maybe electrical tape, if you will, and you get it on all the pieces that can potentially get any glue in it. So that's kind of how I like to measure it. Can I get glue in it? If I can get glue in it, it needs to be covered with masking tape. So go ahead and just pull it right down. It just goes just like that. And if you mess up a little bit, like I always do, don't be afraid to pull it up and pull it tight and put it right where you want it to go. Remember, you are protecting your device from glue. That's what this is. So that looks good right there. So now we have our device. It's here. We're going to go ahead and put this underneath it until we hear it snap in place. So there we go. We have snapped in place. Let's go ahead and clean our screen. They give us all sorts of little gizmos and wet naps to go ahead and use. So let's go ahead and use that. If you have something of your own that you prefer and you like to use, you can use. I like to use all the things that they give me in the box before I start using my own stuff. So gonna get this nice and cleaned. You could clean it before you put it in there. It all depends on what you want to do. So now that I put it in there and I've taken it out, I've decided I want to clean it not in there. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it here. There it goes. Gonna use one of our dry little terry cloths, as I like to call them, to clean, shine, buff. Now there we are. Now remember, line your camera up with the top. Speaker, speaker. Easy peasy. That's how you know it's going in the right place. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna snap it right into place. So now I have a couple other things here, some steps I gotta do. Let me go ahead and look at this. There we go. Now it looks a little bit better. So I wanna go ahead and grab my little dust sticker just for fun. Look for some dust. I like to go ahead on the whole length of it. Try to do it in the cleanest, most level environment you can. Obviously, perfect is what we're going for, but if you don't reach perfection, don't beat yourself up. All right, I feel pretty good about that. Now we have our little speaker sticker. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this right there. It has the little built-in tab. Whitestone has gotten really, really good at setting stuff up for us. So now they have gotten a little thing right there. You see that, how it just fits in nice and neat? So it's almost like I don't even have to think anymore. I just have to follow these little guides. So there we go. Now the speaker, where I hear from, is now protected, which is what we're going for. Awesome. So now we've got this little clippy guy that we're gonna go ahead and snap on. It just rests in just like that. And your speaker is now nice and protected, just like it should be. Our next thing, this little guy right here is gonna hold our glass up while the glue is moving around and doing its thing. So our next step is, of course, to install our bridge. You see we are moving right along. We want our weight right here, handy, ready to go, right? Weight, end, see, just have it here. We're gonna get to it. Take the cap, color end off. That's the rule. Don't do it any other way. Take our little terry cloth, put it right here. It's gonna be our little disposable dumping ground. So that's chilling right there. Well, gravity is fighting, trying to get that glue out of there. We're gonna come and get our glass ready. So here we have, this goes to the back of your phone. Now, here's the cutout for the speaker. Speaker, speaker, can't get it wrong. Easy peasy. They think of everything, these people. We're gonna go ahead and unscrew this. Oh, and I want you to kind of see the glue come out. All right, so I think you were able to see that come on out of there. So all of it. Gonna remove our bridge, set that aside like I told you. Remember, we were gonna have it ready. Now we're gonna take this, the back, peeling it back. This goes to the back. So this guy rests right here. That rests right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Handle going down, weight, there. We have a target. This is where we're trying to get our glue. All right, so there's the glue under there. We're gonna tap down right here and get the glue to move. Hopefully you can see that glue moving. It's coming right there, okay. Pull. All right, guys. Now you see that glue going everywhere? See? Ooh. Ooh. See, it's coming. See, it's coming. It might not look like it's doing its thing, but you just let gravity kick in and it will eventually spread everywhere where it needs to go. So let's give it a moment to catch up to us. As we can see, it's already moving all the way there. It's already moving all the way up there. See, not even much left. This one, see, it was like this. Now it's like this. See, it's slowly moving its way down. I get excited about this part because I like seeing the progress of the glue. I know it sounds silly. So now we're gonna go ahead and remove this right here, and we're gonna let this cook for a little bit. I'll be right back while we cook. So there we go, nice and quick, and we're gonna pop this out. And now we are going to look at our phone, look for any glue anywhere. We're gonna go ahead and just take our little wipey pad and we're gonna wipe it right off. We've got masking tape on everything, so it should be fairly protected, no issues at all. Get that right there. Get our masking tape off and power it up to make sure our camera is still nice and clear and we didn't do any damage to it as we go. So as we took our phone out of that little contraption here, the speaker tape stayed right on, so we didn't have to do anything with it. So Whitestone Dome is continuing to improve this install all the time. So it's a little soupy down here by my S Pen, so I want to go ahead and get this off. So you go ahead and you take your cloth and clean it. Here it is, a wonderful, perfect install. No issues, no bubbles, nothing anywhere. It looks great. Let's go ahead and unlock it and just make sure the camera still works nice and good. So there it is. The camera is working. It's operational. It looks good. No problems anywhere. So that's a perfect screen install. So let's go ahead and just get a little whoopsie daisy on our fingerprint scanner. So if you notice, your fingerprint scanner, like mine, is having a hard time picking up, not as quick as it normally is. Go ahead and remap your fingerprint with the screen protector on. Now, one thing I can share is remapping this out is you do have to press a little bit harder to get it to activate and read your thumbprint or your fingerprint. And that is just my experience right there. So I like to go ahead and add both my thumbs because I have two thumbs and I never know which one I'm going to be using or when. So I add both my thumbs. Go, both fingerprints are added. Now let's go ahead and give it a whirl and see where we are. So it's still pretty quick. All right, that's pretty good. See? There you go, it opens it. So it does its job really well after you remap it. So there we go, Whitestone Dome Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. It is a beautiful device and now has a beautiful screen protector. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, for the love of tech, namaste.